Hi, we've had quite a few questions about the bypass manifold that's included in our universal installation kit. So I thought I'd just run through all the features and things about this bypass. Okay, first, if we take a look at it, you can see it's got a nice label on there that tells you which is the inlet, which is the outlet, and which is the and how to bypass it. Also, you've got some molded in graphics that also tell you which way the water flows through the bypass manifold. So the first thing we want to find out is, where does the water go into it? If we're going to plumb it in, we need to know where the incoming main supply is going to be connected. Well, it's connected here. This tells you that that is the inlet. Water has got to flow into the port here. Okay, so that's our inlet. This side of the port is the inlet to the water softener. So you'd connect a hose from this end to the inlet of your water softener. You'd connect another hose from your outlet of your water softener, and you'd connect it to this port here. And this outlet is where you would connect the pipe work to the rest of your house. Would go onto this outlet. Okay. It comes supplied with a number of other fittings. We have 2 bent connectors and 2 straight connectors, and these connectors will plug into any of the ports that you can see. So it pushes in on an O-ring, just pushes in like that. Okay, so you can have straight one on that port, or if it suits your installation better, you can use one of the bent ones. Connect it on like that. Okay, so your configuration might look something like this. Inlet and outlet from your pipe work on bent connectors, connectors to your water softener on straight ones, but you could do it the other way around if it suits your particular situation better. Okay, once we've decided which port we're going to connect to, we put the locking clips in, push them down. You can see they've got a little clip part, so push that down, make sure it goes on properly, and once those clips are in, it's all locked together. Okay, so make sure they're in, give it a good pull. You can still swivel them around if you need to. These will spin around, just make sure they're plugged in properly so you're not going to get any leaks. Okay, once we've done that, we can then have a look at the connections that come with it to connect your water supply. We have 2 15mm connections, and it also comes supplied with 2 22mm connections. The threaded ends are the same, but the ports on here are different. One's 15, one's 22. This is the 22mm ones. These are the 15mm ones. So if you have a 15mm rising main, you need the white ones. If you've got 22mm rising main, you'd need these black ones. Okay, we're going to say that our rising main is 22mm, so we don't need the 15mm ones. We can put them to one side. So we can look at the bypass manifold again. Remember that we said this is the inlet, so this is where the water is going to flow into our bypass manifold. So we're going to connect our fitting on here. It's a nice and easy connection. You don't need to do it up really hard, just a little tweak, and that's on. And then you'd push your 22mm copper pipe into here, or your speed fit tube, whatever you're using. Push that firmly in, and you've made your connection. Same on the other side, which is the outlet from the bypass manifold. This is your outlet to your pipe work, to all the water that's going to go into your house after it's gone through the water softener. Okay, and then at this end we would connect our 2 hoses. This one would be going to the inlet of the water softener, and this one being connected to the outlet of the water softener, as it's shown on here. Inlet, outlet. Okay, also included in the kit are 2 clips. One would normally go on here, and the other one would normally go on here. You can then clip it onto the wall, and you've got a nice sturdy bypass manifold. Then you need to decide whether you want it on bypass or put the water softener into service. Obviously you're going to want your water softener in service, so that's the position that the piston would normally be at. You want to bypass your water softener, push it across to that, so you've got the two knobs at the end. To put it back into service, push it across, it should look like that. Okay, it does tell you on here push to bypass, so push to bypass, and it also tells you at the other end push for service. So if you want to put it back into service, do that. So if you ever get a problem with the water softener, you want to isolate it and go back to your old system, push that across and your water softener is taken out of service and you're back to your old system. You can then work on your water softener or whatever without any worries of any water coming out. And then when you're finished, or sometimes you might want to water your garden and you've connected your outside tap directly to the softener, bypass the water softener, water your garden, and then put it back into service again. Okay, so that's the bypass manifold, what it's for and how to plumb it in. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.